Welcome, Chosen One.
What is up, you beautiful aceholes? Welcome back to another video from the new patch, bug-free, of course. Today, you might be a little bit surprised to see a second Scoia'tael video in the same week from this guy, the Scoia'tael hater. Well, it's another Mahakam Forge list, so it's very much appreciated. What? No. I mean, maybe it is. But it's very respectable. How did I get appreciated respectable? I don't know. For the longest time, I have played Gwent since the end of closed beta, and for as long as I can remember, there has been a Scoia'tael archetype revolving around special cards, playing a lot of special cards and getting a payoff for that in some form. This archetype has always been referred to as Scoia'tael. Scoia'tael. Which I've always found to be incredibly stupid, because Scoia'spell makes so much more sense, sounds better, and is just cool. Now, this is an archetype that I've actually always liked. And while that has existed, you know, in this version of Gwent, the homecoming version of Gwent, I've never really gotten into it because it used Mystic Echo, which of course is a natural leader ability to go for with such a deck, but as some of you might know, I try to be very vocal about this, maybe a bit too much. I don't like abilities like Mystic Echo and Second Wind and Wild Card that let you play 2 cards in one turn. Now you might say, oh, but Mahakam Forge lets you play 2 cards in one turn. It spawns and plays a Tempering. Yes. Tempering is a 4 provision card. And it's the only card you play with this. You know, Mystic Echo is limiting the design space of all Scoia'tael special cards going forward. And, you know, Second Wind allows for shit like Wild Boar the same turn you play Dagger, or one turn Scenario, and stuff like that. And I don't appreciate that. I think that's bad for the game. Mahakam Forge, I think, is one of the best designs I've ever seen in all of Gwent's history. Both leaders and cards. And it does spawn and play a special card. So it does play into our finisher, which of course is Harald Gord, who throughout the game will increase his deploy boost by 1 every time we play a special card. We have as many specials as we can fit, 12. We also have Triss Telekinesis, which is a unit that also spawns a special card, and we have our leader, which also spawns a special card. So at best, we are looking at 14 special cards, right? Actually, we could get 15. Runestone can make special cards. But yes, so obviously Mystic Echo is a way more powerful ability. But, you know, Mahakam Forge, we have Yarpen in the deck, so we could get 7 points out of the Tempering. We have 3 extra provisions. The armor on our dwarves may come into play. It may matter. Just Xavier coming down with 1 armor does actually grant us 1 extra point. The same with Yarpen, so that's 2 extra points right there. So I do think that Mahakam Forge can work with this archetype. It's at least the only way I am playing this archetype, so why do I always talk for so long? Okay. Harald Gord, we want to play special cards. Mahakam Forge works with dwarves, so I've put in some dwarves. We have Zoltan for carryover, Yarpen to work with our temperings from both leader and deck, Xavier Moran, just a good engine. Figgis is our defender, which is not defending much, but the things he is defending are really good. Sage. Whenever you play a special card, boost F by 2. We play a lot of special cards. Sage is so good if it sticks in a deck like this that I even put in Necromancy with the extra provision that we got on Mahakam Forge recently. And a really cool interaction, actually one of the main reasons I wanted to play this, is just because of the interaction Isengrim's Council has. Because you look at a random dwarf, random dryad, and a random elf, you play one and boost it by 2. Now, of course, for dwarves, there are a lot of random options. Like, whatever can pop up. But we only have one dryad, and that's Fauv. So if we need Fauv, this tutors Fauv. We also have only one type of elf, which is Sage. And they get boosted by 2, so we can drop this as a 6. We can tutor this, boost it up to 6. That's really good. And we got just removal, Northern Wind to banish some Chromamas and shit. It's very good, very good. Noverguardian Justice is a big tempo card, which of course works really well with our dwarves that we have down here. And you know, overall, this deck is completely untested. It's an archetype that I haven't really dabbled that much into since way back in open beta when it was obviously very different. But we're gonna go play it. As you can see, I am rank 2. I had a very good run with the Regis Spies yesterday, and I made it to rank 2, which is really, really good. Gotta go with the Brewfs. And here we go. Thank you for clicking this video. I hope it ends up being satisfactory. But, yeah. Enjoy the gameplay. Ah. Syndicate. A rank 1 Syndicate player. Playing Congregate, so this is probably a Harald Gord mirror match, which I'm not too thrilled about. Especially since we go first. If we win, we can get last say. That's pretty good. Let's see. Removal is pretty good, because his Gord deck is very much engine based, more than mine. I don't know, I kind of like this. I think the only thing that may be a problem is that we have so much removal, but I think the removal is actually not that bad for us in this matchup. So, Figgis first, right? And then we can... Ooh. Ooh. Cut a Blackie from hand. So it's not a straight up net deck, which I can appreciate. For sure, for sure. I mean, we just want to play special cards, get a Harald Gord as big as we can, get as short around 3 as we can, have last say, play it, hopefully win. That's what we want.
Now this
Yep.
is a knife.
That's a knife.
I'll rip and tear until you're done for. The only good human is a dead human. Yes, that would fit perfectly.
Look at this. This is a good setup. This setup is no joke. Ooh, portal. I don't know why he's row stacking. He may have his reasons. He may not. Either way. Do I kill something? I'm not too concerned. This is not going to be too good with all the armor, but I think it's fine. Yeah, now this is a knife. Ooh.
This grimoire, clear without checking. It's on the list of forbidden tomes.
Okay, so this is... I mean, it is an Intimidate Congregate list, but it's more, even more in on those guys, which is really interesting. Maybe I should have a treant in here just to get Nature's Rebuke value. Yeah, you profited, dude. And now you're spending your leader. Just to get ahead on even. I get it. I get it. Do we go for the carryover now, or... I think we do it now. Because ideally, I want to be able to bleed round 2 and get my card back. Oh no, what are you doing? What are you doing? We may be screwed. I'm kind of scared of a Purify, a Kalkstein, so I'm not gonna do... But it's so good though. But this is a special card. That's a special card. We don't have the best targets for it. Is the 1 extra point worth it? We lose points now. No. It's actually 2 extra points now. No, we got it. We got to do this. I have to try. I have to try. Don't have Kalkstein. Don't have Kalkstein. That's not a card people play most of the time. But he's gonna Royal Decree into Kalkstein? No, he's gonna Triss Telekinesis into Assault. Okay, that's fine. We need the points, right? Ah. This is nice.
Yes, you. Have you made your offering?
More leader. Procession of Penance. Good. I mean, I can get away with the Nature's Rebuke here. Ooh, unless... No, wait. I was gonna say unless this hits some armor. Maybe thinking about a different card here, buddy. Yes, yes, yes. Also, we get another boost. If he passes, we get another vitality boost on my turn. So, really, a little late for that, don't you think? Okay, so we just wanna... Do I want to Call of the Forest? No? It's the most points, but... I mean, I don't want to lose on even. That's just not a thing I want to do, so... I mean, he spent 2 out of 3 charges, so I think I'm pretty good to spend my leader like this. Good, we have 5 points of carryover, not 4, 5. Why can't I pull this off when I'm actually playing dwarves? Why does it have to be like this? Okay, good. Really good. I mean, I have to keep Call of the Forest, which is kind of a shame.
I'll do what I can.
I mean, I figured, you know, if I got Congregation from him, that'll be good. If I got this from me, that'll be good, so... I was confident in the proactivity of my plays. could just get out now. Oh yeah, this is 9. Takes me up to 23. Savola is 17. Takes him up to 23. He plays this. We don't get our card back. What is in his hand? It can't be Savola, because there's no way this deck is playing Savola without Louisa. That doesn't happen. Alright, we got some good shit here. I guess removal would be better, and Xavier Moran would be better. And then we have, yeah. This reeks of good hand to me. Oh god, dude. Dude, did you? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Of yours.
So this one is gonna be 6, and then I res one, which is also gonna be no. This one's gonna be 8. This one's gonna be 6. That's how it goes. Or do I have a better res? Nah, there's really no way I do. Good for you. I could res a dwarf, which would give me a armor back on him, which would be worth 6, 7, 8. It's actually worth more points. But I do want the 2 points from the sage.
I must re-examine the manuscripts.
Damn it! Piece of shite!
You go and pull it taut.
Yeah, this is 6, which is already what the sage would have been, but if this keeps its armor... actually... It would have gotten armor when I play Harald Gord, so it would have still been... Let's see. Whatever. First win. First game win. Good. Great. It's a fun deck. It's I do wish Mock and Forge was a little bit better. Of course, I wish it was better. I love it. It's like my second or third favorite, depending on my mood, I guess. Leader ability in the whole game. Ursign Ritual. Ursign Ritual. Okay, look at this hand. It's gonna die. Now it may not. It probably will. Ooh, hope he plays Chromama. Let's ditch this. Alright, that's good. Good hand.
Was it so plowing crummy in Nilfgaard?
I do love Isengrim's Council in this deck. In this particular deck, that's one of my favorite cards. Oh, no, it's just cool. It's cool. Fanatic. Not really my main concern. Let's not split the dwarfs.
I must re-examine the manuscripts.
can't split the dwarves. You gotta keep them together. Ooh, I kind of hoped I had a tempering in hand. This could be a tempering. But it could also be a Call Force, which is also very, very good. This could be a tempering, or it could just be some removal. Removal is good. I would really like a tempering here. We do have leader. But round 1 leader is really rough when we're going second. You know, let's...
No mercy!
I think we have one more turn, right?
Ted Dayred is nigh.
If he kills Figgis, then he's not touching our sages, and then we can boost our sages again. Or maybe he really just wanted to do 4 damage to something, which is also fine. Nope. Looking good. Just a couple of Gimlis, a couple of Legolasses. This thing. It's all good. Watch me not get it. Okay. Yeah, I may have overcommitted, but I mean, all that matters is Harald Gord, last say. Short round. The little Asian kid from Indiana Jones. There we go again. I act like I've seen that movie so many times. I've seen it twice. I feel like there was over a decade in between each time, but it's fine. There's gotta be a Lippy, right? You don't play Knickers in Earth and Richer without Lippy. But he's been a little bit scroyed. Actually, very screwed. Banishing something with this would help, but he didn't get Ceres. So what do we banish with this? Could take one of those. I could take Knickers, could take Roach. Could take Ceres now. Ceres is a good get here. I think so. Also, 4-point card, but 9-point turn. Love it. This is a good target for Operator. I'm probably not gonna go full Ace of Plays and put Operator in this, but this is a pretty decent target. You know, most decks don't play that many specials. Some of them play a good bit, but nothing too fancy. Alright, so I gotta play a dwarf, and then I gotta thin my dwarfs. I mean,
Next time it'll be personal. We're the best regiment in the whole plowing north.
it's good. We set up carryover, and then we we do something. Oh, look at that! Matahuri!
Do not make me beg.
A decent card. I always forget, what do they mata in this? Mata. Ooh, how do you say that without sounding like swim? I don't want to sound like swim. My hair goes down, not up. Yeah! Sorry. I have neighbors. Did he just get lippy? I mean, not nowadays it gets Saris, because she costs 11 now, which could be considered a buff to this deck. What do we got?
Blood! Blood!
I did it for the irony. Alright. There goes Lippy. That's a good play to get out of him now. That's a lot of tempo that I didn't want to have to deal with next round. Wait. He must have actually had one of these in his deck. Legend. And then Bomb Heaver. So he has a Vilcarl in hand, like I think I said. I at least thought about it. But we know he didn't play it before. We know it's not in his graveyard now, which means he has it. Does this deck run Grimmist? Mr. Purification himself. I don't think Grimmist is greedy enough for these bastards, you know? Excuse my sugary beverage. I also have water. I don't know.
Have you nothing better to do?
I think I do. I probably have something better to do, but I choose not to. The carryover, not that important. What is important though is last say, so I think
Wait, yes, and he won't let us talk to strangers.
we gotta go full sicko mode on this one. Is there a point to this? Sure. We gotta go full sicko mode. Alright, so with the ping, unless it hits that one unit, that one Knickers, that ping is gonna... Ooh, he had that.
No prisoners! I am gonna stay!
Well, in that case... Well, that's the main reason we wanted last say with Gord, so... It's good to know that you were gonna aim for Knickers anyway, you son of a bitch. Really?
Gods of the seas, grant me victory!
He hit Knickers again. Do you hate dogs? Alright, so... Did I mess up? Yes. Because he has a lot of points from leader and Vilkarl and straight up being a card up, so we are screwed. Only 10? Makes sense. Ah, that too.
All together! Our shields are our ramparts!
Yeah, we don't take this.
What's that boot?
We don't. Unless he mulliganed his Vilkarl. Which I gotta say, I don't think he did.
And he is one a good look at the heart.
Did you mulligan your Vilkarl? Please. Oh, really?
Fill our hearts with roar.
That's brutal. Okay, so he gets an extra 4 points there, and an extra point there, and then an extra 6 points there, and a 12-point Vilkarl. For being a card down, that wasn't too bad. He tried to abuse Ceres, but you know what? It's fine. Let's do one more. I will admit that whole Lippy Ursun ritual matchup, I still haven't figured out how to play that ever. Whoa. What? See, now I'm just scared. I don't see that being good against the monsters. Not at all. Then we go first again. I've been going first a lot today. I played a good bit before recording today, and I sure went first a lot. Do we just go straight for the dwarf? Sure.
What's that boot?
All right, when you see this ability and D-shackles, you know you're in for a wild ride. It's never good when people figure out a way to play this. It's always something extremely dumb. Okay. One of those would have been really good right now. Am I really just gonna let him do that? Seems like a terrible idea.
Wait, yes, and he won't let us talk to strangers.
No mercy!
Which I guess is why we're doing it. I mean, you know, a 2-point per turn engine. Only when he has dominance, which, you know, we can take away. It still lives, which is all I care about. If this rolls a special card, then we can take the dominance. I mean, you got 4 extra points because it was a special card, so it only being 3 points in and of itself, it was still 7 points. God. Tall unit removal, why don't I play you?
You've done it now.
Yeah. Done it now! I'm still feeling pretty good about this. You know, normally they want to Caranthier this, I think, and Carapace. Carapace. Whatever. Oh god. My poor dwarfs. Taking a beating. I kind of need this dwarf. No, that seems like a bad idea. I told you it was going to be stupid. Oh god. Oh god.
How can I help?
Why? What? I mean, come on. It was a golden opportunity. Hey. Okay. Whew. I've seen a surprising amount of monstrous players who play Crow's Eye. And no, it's not okay. It's not okay. I'm gonna be a little bit silly here. Goliath. Yeah, you're just ensuring my value by doing that. Thank you. Is this the time to use leader? I think it is. I think it was the time.
Be not afraid. This'll only hurt him.
Yes. Don't tease me. We both know it's not gonna work. Don't tease me. Stupid dwarf berserkers. They're going crazy. What are we looking at with you? Good, I can't see it in the deck. What? Really? Is now the pass? I think so. Hey. Eating Keltalis, eh? Sounds fun. Do I need more thinning in this? I may need more thinning in this. Maybe less removal. Maybe less removal. I mean, there will be matchups where all this removal is really gonna pay off. That's fun. I know he's just baiting me. He's just baiting me. Maybe. Ooh. Gotta love this removal. 1 point card. How do you like me now? This could go horribly wrong for your boy. And there goes all the progress that I've ever made. Good. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to think. Fun deck, but definitely too much removal, I think. And that last round there was that was awful. Oh, that was horrible. But fair play, good game. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I also hope to see you again soon. And until then, have a good one. You know, whether you're taking a break from Gwent until the bugs are ironed out, or you are braving the weather, as they say. Do they say that? I don't know. But you're being tough and you're pulling through. I have not had any issues with bugs at all today. Just the game being a little bit slow, yes, but it's Gwent. When has Gwent ever been at all optimized? And never. Have a good one. I'll see you soon. Bye. There we go. closer to the camera. Slight tilt. That's how you wave. I mean, this is a Gwent channel, but you guys have learned so much more than how to lose at Gwent. You've learned how to wave. You should thank me by joining my Patreon.